Hey everybody, what day of the week is it?
Do you want that kid's Sundae served up right now?
And what flavor would you like?
Coming right up. Thanks, Jim. Welcome, one and all. We're back at our humble home in the Fort Hays School for the Performing Arts. I'm Dan Michalko.
I'm John Cleary.
And I'm Jesse Brooks.
We've got a really big show today right here on this very stage. Our musical guests are the British Invasion.
Lynn Ford is here to tell us a story.
And Jim Maneri, that wacky piano guy, has returned from his pilgrimage to Graceland.
I can see Elvis has had a good effect on you, Jim. Oh, man. And we have a great audience here, too. Let's hear a little noise from the audience.
All right. Enough introductions, Dan. Cut to the chase. What's today's show about?
Today, we're looking at the history of...
History? Not another show on history.
Yeah, think about all those dumb flashbacks we'll have to do.
Cut that out! Cut it out.
Okay. Today's history lesson is a little different than most. We're looking at rock music.
Once again, Dan, you've discovered today's word.
Let's bring in the...
Kids Sunday Dictionary and Guide to the Universe.
I'll look that up.
And we're bringing it in.
It had to come from a long way, didn't it?
All right. John, give us the definition after you get all that powder out of your face. All right.
Well, under rock, it says a large mass of stone.
John, I really don't think that's the definition that we want.
Rock? Just happens to mean more than one thing, John. Be a little bolder and try another definition.
Okay. How about a firm foundation or support?
Nope.
You're still on shaky ground. We have a mattress salesman here, I think. You're still on shaky ground, John.
A big diamond or jewel?
Don't think so.
We need a real gem of a definition.
To move back and forth from side to side?
I think you're getting a little closer.
Phew, here it is. Rock.
Just go with it, John.
Is popular music evolved from rock and roll during the 1960s?
And that's music to my ears, John.
You mean to tell me that rock has been around for 30 years?
Well, gosh. The only thing that old around here is, well, Dan.
We can trace the beginnings of rock all the way back to 1955 or so. It started with black rhythm and blues artists like Chuck Berry.
Baby party, come on. I can't get started, come on. I came for the ticket. I wish somebody come.
Jim, what was that called? This is radio, Jim. You can't just shake your head.
Is this Stump the Band?
Now, Stump the Band will come later.
Oh, no, I don't know.
But take my word for it. It was Chuck Berry. So anyway, pretty soon some white musicians picked up on the sound. The first big rock and roll hit was Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock, which...
You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Which that is not.
Which that is not. Jim actually did Rock Around the Clock when he opened it, right? Yeah. He doesn't even respond. I don't think he's had enough Java yet. Look, he's almost asleep back at his piano.
It was Bill Haley.
That's right.
And the Comets.
And the Comets. Good. He's only a page behind. Then came the one and only Elvis Presley. almost like Elvis playing a kazoo. He mixed rhythm and blues with country and western, and he had a great singing voice. That's why he was so big. Jesse, I could see the question forming in your head.
Yes, he could, couldn't you?
And he didn't stand still when he sang either.
Big deal. Rock stars hop around the stage all the time.
Not in the 1950s. Before rock, pop singers might as well have been asleep, like Jim. They moved around on stage so little.
Hardy, 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 hardy.
With the exception of Cab Calloway and a few other jump and swing singers of the 30s. Thanks for the reminder, Jim.
Anything for the Heidi-Ho man.
Anyway, Elvis's moves were so wild for back then that after he appeared on television for the first time, they would only show him from the waist up.
And the girls all thought he was so cute.
Hey, all this Elvis talk gives me an idea.
Oh.
What now, Dan?
Let's have an Elvis impersonator contest.
Let's not and say we did.
Oh, come on. Let's get some wild and crazy volunteers up here now. Our 3 Elvis impersonators, come on down. Don't be shy, come on. You two come on up. Come on, see, there's others. Come on up. More this way.
We're missing one.
Yeah, he's shy. He's over here covering his ears up.
We know who you are.
Ow.
I know. Okay. First, let's find out your names. Who are you?
Tommy.
Tommy and?
Nick.
Tommy and Nick. This should be easy enough to remember. Okay. Before you guys actually go into it, I think what we need is a little help, just to give a better idea of how the Kings sounded. Happens later.
All right. That's a good idea.
You still get a prize regardless. There, that put a smile on his face. Okay, now it's your turn to break the ice.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
I bet it is.
The answer is...
Let's have my oh-so-talented co-hosts demonstrate for you. Let's start with John.
Oh, no. You first, Jesse.
Oh, no, that's all right. I wasn't thinking of taking this opportunity away from you.
No, really. I don't mind at all.
Oh, no, I insist.
Oh, no, I insist. Look, these guys are nervous as it is. Just do it, Jesse.
Oh, how Nike of you.
Just do it. Okay, give it a try, Jesse.
Okay.
That's cool, the way your mouth is moving. Do you do overdubs
Yeah.
on foreign films, too?
Yeah, I do.
I thought so. Okay, now you,
And
John.
I knew that song, too.
Something I might have said. Please don't forget next. The future looks bright. I'll be true.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a winner right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cleary as Elvis, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how come I didn't sound like Jesse?
Don't worry, John, my boy. Your voice will change in a couple of years, too.
But that wasn't my voice.
Just be patient, my lad. You can't help it if you sound like a chipmunk chattering in slow motion.
Okay, enough with the voice cracks. Let's hear from the volunteers. Should we do Nick first? No? Okay, give us your name again.
Tommy.
Okay, Tommy, are you ready? Go ahead. Jim, why don't you play some background music for us? All right, Tommy, go for it.
Be Elvis. Just be Elvis.
Just say, don't be cruel.
Don't be cool.
All right.
All right, Nick, you want to try it? Go ahead.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Come on over here. Come on over here, Nick. We got Educable is taping the show, and so you can watch the Skid Sunday stage show Sundays at 9 on Educable 25. We got to get a clear view of the camera. Go ahead. Do that one more time. Let's have Nick do it again. Go ahead.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Good going, Nick. Come on back here. Don't go off the stage yet. I think the audience has spoken. Even the canned audience. Well, love me tender, get off my blue shade shoes. You were both pretty good. But let's check in with the real Elvis in his box. Here, John, you want to take care of opening this for me?
Okay.
So Elvis can speak. Let's find out who Elvis thinks is best. Ready? Open that up.
Thanks very much. You're all very good.
Elvis is non-committal. Audience, Tommy or Nick? Yell it out. Nick, well, I'll tell you what, though. You both had a lot of guts coming up here, so we've got prizes for both of you. And here they are. There's a new movie out called The Babysitter's Club. Which I know this worked out really well, didn't it? You can give them to your sisters or, you know, when you get older, your girlfriend will, like, really appreciate these. We have a T-shirt, cap, button. Got a couple of Kids Sunday pogs in there, too. You can keep those. I'm not giving them to anybody. There you go. Hi, Nick and Tommy. Thanks a lot.
Hey, why don't you try them on for us?
And don't worry, in a little bit we'll have time to get back at your parents for embarrassing you this much.
Now we'll move on to impersonators of a different kind.
Here's the British Invasion with their version of Sundae.
That was supposed to be an ad-lib line, though, okay? The British Invasion, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands with us. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Girls as sharp as her are something rare. But it's sad, she doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to point. She wants to return those things I bought her. Tell her she can keep them just the same. Things have changed. She doesn't love me now. She's made it clear enough, it ain't no good to point. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you'll pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you, Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Don't let on. Don't say she's broke my heart. I go down on my knees, but it's no good to point. Walking about, even in a crowd, well, you'll pick her out. Makes a bloke feel so proud if she finds that I've been round to see you, Tell her that I'm well and feeling fine. Don't let on. Don't say she's broke my heart. I go down on my knees, but it's no good to point. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. you very much.
Go step away from the mics. Come on back up. Real quick. A few, before I launch into anything, John, you have any questions about the British invasion?
I don't think so. Good
What about you,
job.
Jesse? You're usually on the ball with this
All
stuff.
right, I am, because I have my script.
This isn't in the script, though. We're ad-libbing now, you see. This is when we go off the script and we're just ourselves.
Yeah,
And people see how brilliant and intelligent you are and witty.
Yeah, so how'd you get started?
A man appeared to us on a flaming pie and said we'd be the British invasion.
Interesting.
There's the most obvious question. A lot of the adults know what the British invasion was all about, how you got your name. Could you explain for the kids, what does the British invasion mean to American kids?
It's about money.
Well, the British invasion was an era in the 60s that when a lot of groups from England recycled some American music and brought it back to America, and we bought it. And the British invasion is a tribute to 60s British pop, and that's why we're here today, to share this history of pop music with you.
Great. Well, I'm glad you could be with us to share it.
Yeah.
Audience, what do you think? Yeah.
Thank you very much.
But possibly one of the most famous British groups that came over were the Beatles. Do you have any trivia about the Beatles that you know? The inside track?
What would you like to hear?
Oh, I don't know, some juicy tidbit. How many kids do they have? Okay, here's one. How come Ringo always got stuck doing the kid music, like Octopus's Garden and Yellow Submarine?
Oh, we like kids.
About Octopus's Garden, written by Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
I think he wrote that one for his daughter.
Did he?
I believe so.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, based on how this is going, we're going to dive into the script again. In 1964, the Beatles had the top 5 singles in the U.S. of A.
Why were the Beatles so big?
Aw, Beatles aren't so big. Maybe an inch. If you step on them, they make this really cool crunching noise.
Yeah, Jesse, you're starting to bug me.
Go ahead. You can continue the line.
I meant that ancient rock group, the Beatles.
I thought maybe our musical guest would like to answer that one, but I think we'll slide by. Stick to the music. Now, lots of other stuff was going on in the 60s. You had folk music, the California surf sound, even acid rock.
Yeah, we've heard about those 60s and all those hippies.
Not everyone was a hippie, but you just gave me an idea.
Oh, not again.
Let's revisit the 60s.
I knew we would have to do a flashback.
Let's go for it. You guys got to keep going. We haven't gotten our costumes yet. Hey guys, ready to go to our first college class?
I'm going to do my own thing.
Which is?
I don't know, man. Let me think.
How about you, Jesse?
No way, man. Too busy writing this song.
A song? Spiffy, Keno. What's it about?
It's about the unfairness of life, man. Life is a downer, we might go to war. I'm all out of toothpaste, and my new jeans are torn, man.
Far out, man. That gives you something to, think about, doesn't it?
No.
You gotta relax, Danny boy. Go with the groove.
Yeah, man. Lay back and listen to some of this.
really far out music like this.
Well, gee willikers, guys, I don't think that stuff is my style. That fellow sounded like he was on drugs. How about this? Music. Can you dig it, Jesse and John?
No. Well, I guess to each his own. Oh, wait, man, I just thought of a new song. We're all here together. Let's just live in peace. Can I borrow your shampoo? 'Cause, like, my hair's full of grease.
Heavy, man. You're bringing global relations down to the local level. Groovy.
My shampoo is for dry hair. I don't think it would help. Of course, if you cut your hair, maybe you wouldn't have a problem.
Cut my hair? Man, you sound like my parents. Hey, that makes me think of a new song.
Oh, well, maybe I can hear it later. Gotta get to the frat house. Bye.
You want to hear it, John?
No, man. I gotta go camp out for a week for some concert tickets.
Okay, bye. Well, I guess I'll just sing to myself. Mom and Dad are such a drag. They just don't understand. I want to grow my hair real long and start my own rock and roll band. Man.
Yeah, keep it going, Juju.
Was life really like that in the 60s, man?
I don't know.
I mean, Dan?
I was just a little kid. We're just perpetuating some stereotypes. But I can give you some more authentic music from that time. Let's listen again to the British invasion.
All right.
Life goes on day after day. Hearts torn in every way. So very cross of mercy, 'cause this land's a place I love, and here I'll stay. People, they rush everywhere. Each with their own secret cares. So very cross of mercy, and always take me there, the place I love. People around every corner, they seem to smile and say, we don't care what your name is, boy, we'll never turn you away. So I'll continue to say, here I always will stay. So very cross of mercy, 'cause this land's the place I love, and here I'll stay. And here I'll stay. Here I'll stay. Thank you.
Fantastic. We're going to let Elvis thank the band this time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
Didn't
you.
get you open, Elvis.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Thanks. Oh, man. Let's see. After the 60s came the 70s, and the 70s were, well, weird. Well, let's just say they were so weird that I grew up in the 70s.
And I think the results speak for themselves.
Thank you, Jesse.
Wow, was it really that bad?
Well, aside from the ugly clothes, goofy hair, and platform shoes, we did have a real grab bag of music.
Like what?
Let's see. We had heavy metal. Which seemed like it went on forever when we listened to it then, too.
Metallica
But we also had...
rocks, dude.
What's that, Jim?
Metallica rocks, dude.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim and Harry. But there, the Jim fan club. But we also had soft rock.
See, this is like the opposite show. We're playing the exact opposite of what we see.
Everything's
Anyone
just-
catch
yeah.
that?
Well, it would be like James Taylor and Carole King. That
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. You hear that little snapping in the background. We also had LPs, which didn't play as clean as CDs. And we had punk rock. Which is my favorite, with bands like, okay, well, gee, it's a family show, so I guess I can't say any of the punk rock band names. That's why I'm so bald today. I was a punk rocker. I shaved my head and stayed that way. At the same time, we had disco, pioneered by the Bee Gees, three brothers from Australia who sang like they'd been breathing helium all day.
That was popular?
Disco? Yeah, disco was king. In fact, I've got a special guest.
Dan, let's just keep the show simple, please.
No, let me run back and get her. You can listen to some poetry while I do that, okay?
Oh, yeah. Guess there's no stopping Dan.
No, not unless we tie him up.
You know what? We don't have any poetry today. So Jim will play this music while I go get the guest, okay?
All right. So there is no stopping Dan.
Yeah, not unless we tie him up.
You know, you got any rope? So much for that idea.
Let's get... Oh, wait, never mind. Here,
Let's
Charles.
get Jim and Harry out here, who's already out here. All right.
Okay, come on out, Jim.
So, good show, huh?
I can't sit in this thing. No, you got a line in the script, dear. Read it. I can't believe all that pausing we had to do. You didn't find it. Here, I'll point it out to you. Right there.
Hey, let's have a big hand for Polly Esther, disco queen and winner of the 1977 John Travolta Boogie All Night Long Award.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Kisses, kisses, kisses to everyone.
I wish we could say the same.
Well, Polly, why are you here?
I'm going to give 2 lucky audience members a free disco dancing lesson. Aren't you just thrilled?
to the tips of my platform shoes. Really.
Can we get those two bold and beautiful people who are the volunteers for the disco lessons to come up? They thought they were afraid before. Come on down, don't be shy. All right, and what are the names of our lovely couple?
Sarah,
And?
Brian,
You say that like you don't know who you are.
What
I
are you
think
gonna
he's related
teach
to you, John.
What are you going to teach them?
All right. I'm going to teach them, some wonderful choices. We got like the hustle.
Polly, could we keep it simple? Our station ID's coming up.
Oh, certainly. Simple pimple, no problemo. Let's do the bump.
The bump?
The bump. You stand facing the audience. Here, you be the facer. And you stand facing the backstage, all right? Just like that. Let me look at my instruction sheet. Now, when the music starts, all you need to do is bump your hips together and swing your arms. Would you like to see me and John demonstrate?
I don't dance.
I think the audience does. Okay. Ready? Now, put your arms up like this, and here's a bump. Oh, no, I chipped my press-on nail. Just look at that. They're all gone.
Hey, audience, don't they make a nice couple? What do you think? Yeah.
You got no idea how embarrassing this is. Now, my little friends, it's your turn. Music maestro, please. Come here, we'll show you here. Stand up, John. So just do it like this. Wasn't disco dancing involved and complex? All right, you two, go ahead. Get down, get funky. Okay. I think they've earned it. Woo. Well, I'll tell you what. You want the whole Babysitter's Club package? And if you want, go see that woman in red hair. She'll get something else for you from out of the chat bag. Go back. Thanks very much. Oh, my gosh, I got to get going. I have to meet my Louie at the Polyester Palace to pick out a new leisure suit. Ciao, kisses, kisses. On WCBE Columbus, Kid Sunday is made possible in part by Firehouse Kids Activities, presenting family-related events including music of many styles and cultures. All concerts take place in the Columbus Music Hall, located 1 block southeast of Broad Street and I-71. Information about Firehouse Kids Activities is at 464-0044. And Kid Sunday is made possible in part by 3C Body Shop, the finest in collision repair, reminding parents and kids that seatbelts save lives. 3C Body Shop, 274-8245. And by Four Bakers Bakery and Cafe, featuring pastries, cakes, espressos, and cappuccinos. Four Bakers Bakery and Cafe with locations in Pickerington, Bexley, and on Sawmill Road. And finally, by a grant from the Eileen M. and Josiah Brooks Heckert Fund of the Columbus Foundation.
Dan hasn't returned. Dan
What?
hasn't returned.
It's not that that's a bad thing or anything.
But what are we supposed to do now? The audience is starting to look bored.
They always look bored.
That's what's great about radio. The audience at home can't see when we put half the audience to sleep.
I think they know now.
Oops. So let's wake them up with a story. We just happen to have the great Lynn Ford here.
Whew, thought we were going to have to ad-lib again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is a story about a man who believed in his own music and it's my version of an East African folk tale. Egal Shalat was a great hero, a fierce warrior and mighty in battle, or at least that's what he told his wife. Day after day, year after year after year after year. Then one evening, as they prepared for their evening meal, a sound like thunder came down through the hills, and Egal Shalet and his wife went to the door. They saw their friends and neighbors from the village in the valley, in the hills, fighting an enemy who had come to take their land. "Oh, a battle, Egal Shalet," said his wife. I know, I can see it," said Egal Shalet. "Well, are you going to fight? Are you going to help our neighbors and friends?" Well, yeah, of course I am. I am Egal Shalet." "Well, go," she said. "Fight." I will. I can't go to fight yet." "Why not?" asked his wife. Well, I have not yet sung my hero's song. Every warrior sings a hero's song before he goes into battle. It strikes fear in the heart of the enemy." "Well, then sing your song," said his wife. So Egal Shalet walked slowly to the door and sang a hero's song. I go to fight. I go to fight. May the enemy tremble. May they run like the wind. May the enemy tremble. May they run like the wind. He heard the sounds of battle coming down from the hill. He turned around to his wife. He said, "I can't go to fight yet." "Why not?" asked his wife. I forgot my shoes. No hero can go into battle without his shoes." So Egal Shalet's wife brought his shoes. "I can't wear those shoes," said Egal Shalet. "They hurt my feet." So Egal Shalet's wife brought him his soft, comfortable, sturdy riding boots, and slowly he put them on. His wife said, "Are you ready yet?" "I was born ready," said Egal Shalet. He walked toward the door singing, "I go to fight, I go to fight." But he heard the sounds of weapons on the hills and people crying and shouting. "I can't go to fight," said Egal Shalet. "Why not?" asked his wife. I forgot my horse. No hero walks into battle when he can ride his horse." So Egal Shalet's wife brought his horse and helped him into the saddle, almost threw him into the saddle. "Are you ready yet?" she asked. "I was born ready," he said. "I will sing my hero's song. I go to fight. I can't go to fight. I don't have any weapons. A hero can't go into battle without weapons." So Egal Shalet's wife brought his knife. I need a shield. Every hero has a shield." Egal Shalet's wife brought his shield. "And a spear, just in case the knife breaks." So Egal Shalet's wife brought his spear. "Are you ready yet?" she asked. "Oh, of course, I was born ready," said Egal Shalet. "Come, horse, we ride into battle. I go to fight. I go to fight." Egal Shalet's wife said, "What's the matter now? You're not going anywhere." I think I need another shield and another spear, something, just in case something breaks." So Egal Shalet's wife brought another spear and maybe another one. "You don't have any more," said Egal Shalet's wife. "Go into battle." I'm going. I go to fight. I go to fight." Egal Shalet's wife said, "Where are you going?" "Into battle," said Egal Shalet. "But the battle is in the hills," said his wife. "Why are you riding into the valley?" It's the horse," said Egal Shalet. "I think the horse is afraid. He just keeps going down the hill in the wrong direction." "Well, if you pull the reins this way," said his wife, and she turned the horse, slapped it on its rear end, and the horse began to walk toward the hills. "I'm going. I go into battle now," said Egal Shalet, and he heard the sounds of the swords and the fighting, the clash and the crash of all the metal on the hill, the voices screaming and shrieking and shouting, and Egal Shalet slid from his saddle so that he hung underneath the horse. And somehow the reins were pulled so that he rode back toward his house. Still holding the knife, the shield, the 2 spears, his wife said, Egal Chalet, why are you riding underneath the horse? It's a surprise, said Egal Chalet. It will surprise the enemy. They will never expect to find a hero down under here. True, said Egal Chalet's wife, but you might as well just get off the horse, because the battle is over. Egal Chalet listened. He heard shouts and cheers. He looked up the hill, and there were his neighbors and friends from the village coming back down the hill, shaking hands and clapping one another on the back, and there was the enemy running in the other direction. So Egal Chalet dropped from under the horse. I knew this would happen, he said. I knew this would happen. It happens every time. The enemy heard my hero's song. It struck fear in their hearts, and they ran away before I could even get to the battle. So Egal Chalet left his knife, his shield, his 2 spears, his horse, and the truth about his bravery with his wife, while he went back into the house for his supper. Such was the courage of the hero Egal Chalet and the power of a hero's song. And that's a story called The Hero's Song. Thank you.
With the 1980s came music videos. Here's an exclusive Kids Sunday behind-the-scenes look at the music video industry.
Right, places, everybody! We have a music video to make. Everyone in their place. I'll find mine here in a moment.
Where's our star? I've got to do his makeup.
You, young fellow, you're the production assistant. Where is he?
He just pulled up on his motorcycle. He's coming.
Ah, here he is. Our star, Dylan Dangerous.
Come right over here, Mr. Dangerous, while I do your makeup.
Did you need anything, sir? Like water, juice, food?
Don't makeup, man.
Perhaps a hot shower?
Of course not. You're perfect just the way you are, Dylan.
All right, give me some M&Ms. Pick out all the other ones, man. I hate those. They're truly, impulsive. Yeah.
What? Candy? With a mind of its own?
Here they are, Mr. Dangerous.
Well, let's start filming the video. Cameras ready? Now, my assistant's back. Good.
Maybe you could use just a let-all powder, Mr. Dangerous.
I'm back. Here are your bowl of M&Ms, Mr. Dangerous.
Anytime the powder comes out of your vocal cords.
You dumb fool. I said the brown ones. Pick out the brown ones. Man, you're an impimple.
Uh-oh, I lost one. You dumb...
No, I'm afraid that was Dylan's line.
He's a giant walking Zet.
You said the yellow ones. I heard you.
Can we just get on with the video, please? Please?
Okay, where's my props, man?
What props?
I have a list. I need 2 Siberian tigers, 10 professional wrestlers, a flaming fire pit, 20 gallons of lime jello, and,
You need all of that?
yeah, and that chick who's in all the other videos. What's her name?
I can't say it either.
Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah, her.
Well, I don't think we can get all that on such short notice.
Time for more powder.
No!
One moment, Dylan.
I bet the artist who will eventually be formerly known as Prince gets whatever he's asked for.
Look, maybe we just shoot you singing today. We'll do the Dancing Tigers and the Jello another day.
All right, man, but I'm really disjointed.
More powder.
Take one.
Who hired her?
Dangerous video.
Rolling.
Tiptoe through the tulips by the window.
Cut, 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 cut. What was that?
I was singing. It's a fromage, a fromage to that Tiny Tim.
What does French cheese have to do with anything?
I thought you were going to sing Baby, Baby, Bite My Toes, My Nails Need Trimming, I Love You So, your #1 hit?
No, man, that's old. This is my new sound.
Ah.
Hey, man, what's wrong with him? Let's go get some chow. Where are the caterers?
But first, let's hear some real music from the British invasion.
Real music? Hey, man, what's that supposed to mean? You don't like my music, man?
Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real
The British invasion, incredible.
Thank you.
Well, if the audience is up for it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kids, you guys, kids ready to try to embarrass your parents? Yes or no? Let's hear from the kids. Yell out.
That's a yes.
All right, Jim's going for it. You want to play a little Stump the Band? You guys ready up for it? Jim? Okay. Let's have some of the adults for a change. We'll stump the band. Amanda, why don't you get the... Oh, wait, we have a prize pack over here. Get the other prize pack for the chat time thing. Bring that out. Because we'll have a little something for every adult who takes part. So, adult who wants to try to stump the band, raise your hand. All right, we'll start here and work up. Go ahead, give it a shot.
Are you a boy or are you a girl?
All right, let's try it. They're consulting each other.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have our first winner.
No, wait. Did you get it? You know it?
Play a few balls. It's a barbarian's number.
You sounds like you're stumping. What's your name?
Jeff Forrester.
Jeff, we got a little something for you for stumping the band. Some tickets to Kappa's last showing of Top Hat at the Ohio Theater today. So check that out. You want to try? Go ahead.
Are you a boy or are you a girl? With your long blonde hair, you look like a girl. You may be a boy, but hey, you look like a girl.
All right, Jeff. So what'd you think of him singing that?
I don't know.
Does he sing in the car a lot? No? Well, I thought he did pretty well. Here, let's go up here. Okay, go ahead. What's your name?
Neil Samuels.
Neil, what song do you want to try to stump him with?
Legend of Xanadu.
They're looking quizzical on that, too. Hey, Jim? Jim, do you know it? Oh, man, I'm going to run out of tickets here.
Second winner.
Go ahead.
I won't sing it, but I will tell you it was the #1 hit in Britain, so you really should know that.
Well,
Whoa.
What was the
okay.
year?
1967.
It's in the right era. Oh, well, here's another set of 4 tickets to Kappa's Top Hat showing at the Ohio Theater today.
Hey, the object of Stump the Band is actually to not stump the band.
No, you can go ahead and do it.
That's
It's
one of the big secrets of Stump the
please.
When they were in the studio, Mad Dog and I were throwing out all these songs and they knew every one. I thought this would really work.
Keep them coming.
Any other adults? Okay, let's run over here.
DC. Sugar and Spice.
Okay, I think that's it. For the record, what's your name?
TC.
Okay, TC, and was that it?
That's the Searchers.
Okay, you got it. I'll tell you what, though. So we're running out of time. I'll still go ahead and give you an Ohio Theater set of passes so you can enjoy the show. Okay, we're running out of time, but maybe 1 or 2 more attempts. There's one back here.
Come on, 2 more.
2 more? Okay. We'll go up here. Working on our way up. You can go ahead.
Incense and peppermints.
Incense and peppermints, trickle and kind. In kings, mannequins, hobbies of mine.
Okay, what's your verdict?
Great.
What's your name?
Gail Stewart.
Okay, Gail.
That's the strawberry alarm clock.
Good. Okay, Gail, let's see. Let me take out these here. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 passes to the Italian Festival coming up in a couple of weeks. And, okay, one more real quick.
Scott Brown here, and I'd just like to know if you guys know a song called Paint It Black.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, guys.
You want to go to the Italian festival, too? Sure. There you go. Okay, Jim, let's kick into riddle time. We're running out here.
Riddle time, listen to Dan, it's riddle time.
Let's hear if the British invasion can do the theme.
Riddle time. Tell Dan it's riddle time.
Riddle time.
Okay. Who's got the riddle? I know somebody's got it today.
I do.
Okay.
John does.
John, go for it.
Go, John.
Here it is. I've got curly hair and glasses. I'm
You're really
really
tongue-tied.
I'm really a big ham. I borrow music from the biggest stars, but change their words to spam.
Okay. Anybody got it?
He does.
All right. Nepotism there, though. Let's see if anybody else does. Oh, we're here. We'll get something for you anyway.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, Weird Al Yankovic is right. What's your name?
Sean Kaser.
John. We got, for you, of course, we have that Babysitters Club stuff, which may or may not thrill you to no end, but the best part of this award hoard for Riddle Time is Captain Karaoke. It's a software program that you can sing along to songs with on your computer and drive your parents absolutely nuts. So that alone should make it worth it. Okay, guys, we got to get out of here. We're running out of time.
Bummer, man.
Okay.
Let's blow this taco stand and hit the surf.
John, we're in Ohio, man. There's no surf for thousands of miles.
Okay, then, let's hit the public pool.
It just doesn't have the same ring to it, dude.
All right. I'm Dan Michalko. Goodbye from me. Rock on.
Farewell from John Cleary. Rock the boat.
And goodbye from Jesse Brooks, brilliant star whose co-hosts have rocks for brains.
Hey.
Hey.
And from all of us at Kids Sunday,
Well, take it, baby, now. Twist and shout. Come on, baby, now. Come on and work it on out.
Kids Sunday is made possible by the hard work of many volunteers, including
Jane DeShawn.
Eric. On sound effect,
By me, I'm Jack McCoy.
Dan Thomas.
and our kid sound effects artist,
Mike Stratton. What? Scott.
Todd. Our own wacky piano guy, Jim Maneri. Scriptwriter is
Kathy Matthews.
our intern,
Dylan Calmer. Hi.
Michelle Safer. And Amanda Arnold. I'm Dan Michalko. Join us again.